Christmas all over the world, one of the arguments we keep having is what is appropriate to joke about. And one of the reasons you can't tell joking according to certain communities is because people are dying. And that is, in fact, something that happens. And we unfortunately have high rates of suicide. People are bullied. That is a horrible thing. But I would submit to you this. The Fifth Amendment is a right. And it is a right that where people can bear arms in the United States of America. 1 million people from 1960, the mid-60s to right now have died at the hands of other Americans. It is truly 3,000 people a day are shot, 100,000 some people a year are shot in this country, in the United States of America. But no one would suggest taking that right away. It is a right, and people are willing to accept all the wrong that goes along with it to keep the Fifth Amendment viable. I don't say that this is right, but I say that it is par for the course. Whenever something happens, people say that's unfortunate, but that is the cost of freedom. Much like somebody telling a joke you don't like. Much like somebody hurting your feelings. It is a right whether it is comfortable or not. Literally, people probably are taking advantage of them. There are some things that you can say to people that cost them their lives, but it is something that apparently when it comes to guns, people are willing to accept. We're willing to accept that thousands of people. How many times have we watched a mass shooting and then nothing happened? People got outraged and move on. How many times have we watched a mass shooting at schools or malls? And what you hear people say is Americans have the right to bear arms. It's not a right that people try to encroach on. It's not a right. No one would ever suggest because a lot of people die that we're going to take this right away from you. No one does. I will submit to you this without any empirical data to back this up. I guarantee you a lot more people die as a result of the Fifth Amendment as they do than they do the right of the First. And it's an accepted right. It is inbred in America. We say it's entrenched, enshrined in America. We believe that we have the right to bear these arms regardless of what it costs. No one would encroach on the Fifth Amendment. A lot more people certainly die from our right to have guns than our right to freely speak and tell jokes. That's if you're willing to suffer the cost of doing business, saying that these exorbitant numbers of fatalities are the cost of a freedom, you should accept it the other way. Literally, if we can take guns, we most certainly can take jokes. That's a little note from the GED section. We got the Jazz Report coming up in 15 minutes. It's the D.L. Hughley Show.